Hey, this is Reg F. and Howard Raw with Siren Buddha Medicine. And I just want to share how things come full circle. It's amazing. It's amazing what our Creator does for us to smack us in the head and let us know I'm alive and well and living within you if you so choose to see it. So, we always want to improve ourselves, and I was looking up this water filtration system. Distillation. That was my aim. So, I go back and forth with things that I would like to learn so that I can make sure I incorporate it inside of me. So something that I can recall from memory and I don't always have to look up a note. Water distillation and water filtration systems is something that I want to just be able to recall. So anyway, I go back and check the notes so that I can eventually do this. And so you get deeper into a thing when you start to learn it. One of the things that's been a problem with creating your own water filtration system is getting the more harsher chemicals out of the water. And that would be like your fluoride, your arsenic and stuff like that. Now, you can clean the water pretty good with different types of materials, but getting the fluoride out is a big issue. So, years later, and it's wonderful, I love it when we spiral out. This is how our Creator works. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the fluoride out, and I hadn't found that. Now, let me see if I can get this right. I'm looking to clean my water. Why? Because I want a clean system. Walking around on earth, writing books and singing songs and dancing and talking and whatever else that we decide to do with our time. You want to have a clean system, So we're trying to live and not die up here, and we're trying to teach, these little health tools to other people, because it's the simple things that get us really messed up. So water has been a big issue, and fluoride in the water and other chemicals, have been a big issue, even Standing Rock. Okay? Water is a serious issue on the planet. The planet is over 70% water, just like the human body. So we got this Russian doll thing going on. Our body is almost a perfect representation of the earth. And depending on the way you look at it with perception, if you've been following, you can look at the universe and see the same thing with the zodiacs and with the tree of life. Okay, we're stacking knowledge as symbols that are unraveling, knowledges that spin out. So water is one of the big things that we need to get ourselves to work right. Finding out how to clean this water was one of my biggest issues. So I come full circle trying to figure out how to do this. And I figured out bone. Someone else figured out that bone is carbon. You need carbon. You need minerals. You need the bone, the protein in the bone. Now, protein is one of the things that we need to build our bodies. Notice how we need bone in order to even clean the water. And where does our body get buried? In the ground, then the trees eat it. And the bone turns into... When we look at trees and we look at some of the new information, they say the trees may be calcified, mountains, and rock may not be rock, it's calcified. That everything folds into itself, right? The Russian doll thing. We live, we eat, we get our food from nectar, from nature, from mama. Not eating the animals, right? If we don't eat the animals even, and we just get the food from from our creator, from the food from the earth. We put it in our body, it nurtures our body. If we don't mess things up, we have clean water and everything. And then the bones and the material go back into the earth. And what do I need to clean the freaking fluoride out of the water? Seriously. Yeah. Okay? You need bone. Charcoal and charcoal bone is one of the things that clean water. Just say petrified earth, bone, carbon. Did I say bone with charcoal? And a carbon base to put inside the water infiltration system is, as another layer, is a way of cleaning out the water in the same way that when you drink the water and it filters through all our veins and body tissues and stuff like that. We put the water in the earth and it filters through all the leaves and dirt and trees and stuff like that. The hills and valleys. It's, you're watching a repeat on a macro level of what happens on a micro level. No matter how we look at it, when we truly look at it. And so I just wanted to share that. Something simple, like still trying to figure out how to get your water filtration system to work right. And the marketing on this, how difficult is it to get rid of fluoride? Been a big freaking tricky secret on trying to figure out how to remove some of the harsher metals and chemicals out of the water. And voila, when you figure out one of the biggest natural secrets that there are, which is it's bone. It's charcoal and bone. That cleans water. You never look at a forest or food the same. And I mean, it is quite cozy and beautiful if you look at it, the symbiotic relationship, like when the mother feeds everything that she eats and learns and is to the child through DNA and through frequency, through environment. How reading certain books or talking to your child or playing certain drums or opera music and stuff can enhance the child's abilities and responsiveness and change to actually enhance things. Once the child comes out of the womb space, out of that the water, out of the place where it's getting all the nutrients and stuff, being fed to this egg, this embryo, this being. And then the being comes out and eats the food. And all the while we're thinking, the earth is feeding me strawberries and grapes and lettuce and all these natural fruits and vegetables and grains and stuff that we get from the earth, right? How nurturing she is to us. We fatten that baby up in our stomach so it can come out nice. It's as good as we can get it. To do what? To cultivate the earth, hopefully not just to keep us company, but to actually be good, wonderful contributions to our society and our world. May they be healers or thinkers or helpers of any type, builders of something useful, right? And so I often thought while eating my salad, trying to figure out ways to balance the nutritional value, whether it be chia seeds or I need more banana for potassium. You know, what is it that my body needs so that I can be a beneficial contributor to society, right? What do I need to do so that you don't rack my nerves as much, or I don't rack yours, or that I can be useful? And so I'm eating this food, trying to get these results, trying to get these results from out of my water, working on it, not trying, working on getting these results from my environment in the best way that I can, with the resources that I'm provided with, that I can recognize, that I can see. And lo and behold, my higher self shows me, because of diligence. And when your heart is in the right place, you find things. Boom. There's sayings and stuff that are like this. Well, not just as above, so below. When we're looking at the abstract construct of it, right? Like, we're looking at macro, micro, and the different dimensions. But we're actually the nutrients to feed the earth. So all this tampering with DNA is very bad. First of all, we're not even getting the nutrients we're supposed to be getting out of the earth anymore. You have to put it back in. And then where are they going to eventually get that from? Once that's all depleted. Or once that gets short. Buying minerals and all kinds of stuff to put back into the body that's moving from the DNA strand of the actual foods and stuff that are part of the earth. And then we go into the earth. We are meant to nurture the earth back. It was very symbiotic. We're also a copy of what's going on in the universe. Are we not gears in some kind of clock, not to be messed with? And the very bones shall cry out. So saith the Lord. I read it. I remember reading that. Or something like that. But anyway, this is Reg F and Howard Raw with Siren Buddha Medicine. Much love to you. I'm out.